President Trump is in Pittsburgh to announce a new investment in the state's energy and artificial intelligence sectors. CBS's Erica Brown joins us live in Washington, D.C. tonight, where, Erica, the president's latest deadline for a ceasefire deal between Russia and Ukraine is getting some mixed reviews tonight from his own party. Good evening.
Good evening, Courtney. That's right. And President Trump is doubling down on his threat to impose severe tariffs targeting Russia if no agreement is reached to end the war in Ukraine. Now, this comes as President Trump has grown increasingly frustrated with Russian President Vladimir Putin over the lack of progress on a peace deal.
President Trump arrived in Pittsburgh Tuesday afternoon for an energy and innovation summit, unveiling a $90 billion private sector investment in Pennsylvania to expand its energy and AI capabilities.
Today's commitments are ensuring that the future is going to be designed, built, and made right here in Pennsylvania and right here in Pittsburgh, and I have to say right here in the United States of America.
Before he left, the president discussed his new ultimatum for Russia if a peace deal to end the war with Ukraine is not reached within the next 7 weeks. The president has threatened to impose 100% tariffs on countries that buy oil and gas from Russia, including China and Brazil.
Well, at the end of 50 days, if we don't have a deal, it's going to be too bad.
The president also pushed back against a report that he privately encouraged Ukraine to step up strikes launched in Russian territory, allegedly asking President Volodymyr Zelensky if Ukraine could hit Moscow.
No, he shouldn't target Moscow.
The president's ultimatum is being met with some skepticism from his own party, with some Republican senators concerned about how both Russian President Vladimir Putin and China will respond.
The 50-day delay worries me, and that Putin would try to use the 50 days to win the war.
You have a 30% tariff, and then you add to it a 100% tariff. What do you think that means? No trade with China.
Russia rejected President Trump's ultimatum, calling it unacceptable, pushing for continued negotiations instead, and said its invasion will continue until Moscow achieves its goals.
Now, President Trump told reporters today that he is on nobody's side regarding this conflict between Russia and Ukraine, and said that he is on humanity's side and wants to see an end to the killings. Lisa?
Erica Brown live on the nation's capital. Thank you, Erica.